Hello. Just went out with the babies to get diapers, and today is a Saturday, so they are selling them a bit cheaper. And I don't know why on Saturdays they always have good deals. Even in the supermarkets and the malls, they always have on Saturdays good deals, and probably Sundays too, but I wouldn't know because we don't go shopping on Sundays. We keep the Sabbath day holy, or try to not, spend money. Not try to, we don't spend money on Sundays. But anyway, so today I got 3 huge bags of L diaper, and yeah, it was over $30, but there are 64 inside of each bag. So diapers in this house, you guys have to believe it. It's real. It's a lot of diapers going to a trash can. Pretty much 95% of our trash is diapers. I'm not exaggerating. Our trash can is how many liters? It's like 20 liters, I think. And yeah, we emptied trash days on Mondays and on Tuesdays and Fridays, and trust me, Tuesdays are hard because it's like from Tuesday all the way to from Friday to Tuesday, it's like a long time. So yeah, lots of diapers. But yeah, it's been I'm really hooked up in this show right now. It's like totally random, jumping to a different topic. It's called I don't remember it's a name of a location. It's on Netflix, but it's a Hallmark production, and I love Hallmark. I think, did I say last time? Maybe in my last video I mentioned about it, I don't know, but I really like it. And the reason I do is because not only because they keep the language clean in there, but also because it's just beautiful. All Hallmark movies that I've seen as a teen back home when we had cable TV, it just makes good impression on me. And I always wanted to live in a place like that and be surrounded by people like that. And lo and behold, here I am in Japan with those motionless people who are putting like a nice smile and a nice outside a facade, and then you have no idea if what's inside of, I don't know. It just creeps me out. And I like real people, down to earth people who are okay to show frustration and anger as much as joy and happiness, like in a loud way. I'm okay with that, because those people don't scare me. Those people, I know that they're real people. I'm a real person. I get angry, I get frustrated, I get happy. Not so often here since 2010, but yeah. Gosh, there are lots of cars here right now stopping by with little baby, tiny newborn babies. Oh, so cute. There's this father holding a little tiny teeny person right now. Oh, cuteness overload. Reminds me of good old times when those two were small like that. But today, so anyways, the reason I'm hooked up with that show is, I mean, I haven't seen it for like a few days, but like it makes me want to be there. It makes me want to be where the setting, the plot, the story, and it just puts my heart into peace. And I feel at that moment while I'm watching that show and my mind is there, I just feel free from here. And when I'm not watching it, I'm just thinking about ways of how to make it possible for me to leave here as soon as possible. And I think we might have to have like a family discussion about it, because my kids are not small anymore, they're not stupid anymore. They know things, they see things, they have seen. There is one thing that really bugged me. No, there's many things that really bugged me for so many years, and I've been trying to communicate some kind of sense or where I come from with my opinion, but like I think it's hopeless by now, because nothing changes. Nobody wants to change anything. But one thing that I was told was like how I should be careful because my oldest kid, whenever he says something or decides something, he watches me for my reaction, which in a way in Japan that's like it's not right because you're robbing them from their own opinion, their own personal what do you call it, like independency, right? And so like I'm like so my oldest watches for my reaction on his opinions and on his decisions, and that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. So let me tell you this, guys. Do you have memories of your parents or grandparents, even, or relatives, uncles and aunties, where you've been looking up to them for something, or you've spent your summers with grandma, and if you go to her for an advice and you share with her your decision, would you like be willing to listen to what she has to say, or like ask her for her opinion? I think for me it's very normal and very natural for the kids to look for not so there's like a gray zone there. We have to be careful, right? But the way I was told is like I'm the kind of like the bad mom who dictates the decisions and stuff like that, and pretty much I'm the decision taker in this family, which ironically is exactly the opposite, to be honest, because I don't get to have any opinion in any major decision in this family whatsoever. I'm just told facts, things that will happen and how they're gonna happen, and I just go with I follow, right? So somebody, especially the father of that kid, telling me that he actually has the guts to tell me that, knowing perfectly how he is never present in the life of the kids since I don't know, a few years back. Like, to be honest with you, ever I don't remember his presence being around them all the time and interacting with them much. It's just here and there, like glimpses here and there. If you have like a timeline and you can see on the timeline his presence in their lives, it will be just dots, and the mom is like the line. I'm not saying that to make myself the better one, in no way, but what I'm saying is the majority of time that I spend in the time with in the house is with me, and it's natural for me when we talk to respond to each other, to react on each other's decisions, to help each other, and if I seriously see that he's going in the wrong direction with his decision, I would, my oldest son, I'm gonna go and tell him about it. I'm not a person who beats around the bush like he's taught in this culture. In this culture, nobody will say straight to you no or yes. There will be and they will just beat around the bush, and for 30 minutes you'll have no clue as to if it's a yes or a no. Trust me, I know from experience. And so my kids looking for my opinion, asking me or looking for my reaction, is something that is completely normal. It's something that I'm sorry, but if the partner, if their father is saying that to me, I feel like, is he kind of like threatened or something? Does he feel like, I don't know, like to me that's completely normal. I'm the mom, and I always will be the mom. That this is a fact, you cannot change that. They have come from inside of me. I have been carrying them. We have been connecting with my children since even before they were born, okay? So this connection, nobody can break. I'm sorry. And I can see that in him as well. Him and his beloved mother are so connected that not even a marriage and children can break that. I promise you. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, the fact that you marry somebody knowing that that person doesn't want to be in your country because it's hard on her, and you still keep doing it, and you still keep hoping she's gonna get used to it, and she's gonna overcome it, and that she's gonna be okay eventually with it. Do you follow the logic in here? I don't. So you have two people who married each other, and you have no plans as to where you're gonna end up. Only she knows that she wants to be in an English speaking country. He's okay with whatever, and we go and then those people go to his country to save money, right? So they can move out to an English speaking country eventually, for you to learn that I don't like Americans. Oh really? You're saying me that now after 5 kids? Very pathetic. I'm sorry. I don't like Americans, but then I still went to American university for my bachelor degree, and I went to an English university for my master and my PhD. But yeah, I'll say in Japan, it's like so many things don't make sense to me, and then I'm the bad one because I'm the rebel that doesn't talk to anybody, hates everybody. Hello, we are not in the States where you're supposed to hate everybody and you're supposed to be the rebel, and so just give me a break and let me go. Seriously. It's gotten so ridiculous. I can't even tell you guys. It's just at this point is like I'm done just waiting on things to pile up for me to explode, to have a nasty fight, and then the next day is the same, like we're talking as nothing happened, just like it's the babies talk, we talk about the babies and the kids and that's it, and then just him going to work and me staying at home, and just nothing changes. It's like that every day, every time. It's like this cycle. You know how many times people have I've read from people, like friends told me that they had to press the reset button of their marriage. The reset button. I don't know if I talked about it this last video, but I don't really care anymore. But I think it's important to have a reset button only if you start catching things, early. For me, it's been probably the past 2 years, more than 2 years now, I think, has been complete for me, like at this point I don't care what you're doing, your business, your employees, your whatever is happening in your school with your children, their progress. Don't give a crap about it, because with your attitude, you don't show me that you care about your family. Forget about me. I don't care anymore. Children, you made 5 children. Please consciously start planning to spend time with them. Not like after a fight, grabbing the twins, go to the park so they can collect acorns. Right after the fight, the next day, grabbing the twins. So you're gonna do that. You're gonna do like those few efforts to spend time with them, like here and there, right after a nasty fight, to show that you're there for them, and then slowly go back to the routine of I'm gonna be gone by 8 o'clock in the morning, and you're not gonna see me till tonight at 10, with here and there some stops for meals and whatever. Yeah. Just like when we were both working and he was starting business with this friend of his. We go to church together too. He is American citizen, American person. They started working together in it was far away from the house place, and in the evenings, right? So I come home from work, I have to take care of the 3 kids at that time. He was like, well, you know what, in those days when I'm gone Monday, Wednesday, Friday or something, I don't remember, I will cook the dinner. You guys, trust me, that didn't even happen for even a month, not even a month. maybe 2 weeks tops. And I was like, yeah, that's so much of, you know, cooking dinners on those days. So how can I trust a person like that? How can I want to make things work with a person like that, who consciously keeps you here, who consciously knows, I don't know, people like that, I don't really know how they go to bed at night. I don't really know. I have no idea. It's like, it's my way or no way, but then you say, but you're the bad one. But like, I'm the bad one. Yeah. That was just great. And you know, a human being can handle only so much. And I'm at the end of it. I'm at the very, very, very end of it. And yeah. I'm doing my research, connecting with people. See what happens. Okay, babies are snoring. I'm gonna head in the house where it's full of people right now, because they had this. Just listen to this. So they have from the community, this NPO organization has today I don't know if it was a drill or like what's important and what's dangerous for in times of emergency for mothers with little children. Okay, I will underline mothers with little children. Okay, so that things happens in the community center or whatever building that that lady has, who was, as he was growing up, was his piano teacher too. I don't really care, but so that's that. And then they have like few mothers coming with their little ones, of course, and not so little. And then they go from that building to his English school, which means automatically lots of people and lots of kids and everybody running everywhere. And it's like, even if I have the good faith of putting my babies to sleep in the house right now, to nap in the house, no can do. I don't think we can do that. They will be screaming, and my boys including. My boys are like, my youngest from the 3 old ones, and he's just really loud, and his friends are outside there, and it's like a really, really loud thing. So I was like, you know what, I need diapers anyway, so I'm gonna go get diapers. But to continue with the story, so they go to that building, his building, and then they have like some dude I noticed that was talking about stuff, I don't know. That organization spent $700 about, I don't know yen and dollars, but about $700 to buy it's like a solar panel, but like you can flip it like a case, and you can hook it up into a battery, like looks like a little case, a battery that can have like, you can plug in chargers there and like a regular cable, like cord, and so it charges from the sun, and then it puts and stores the energy into the battery. So that thing costs a lot, and so but they bought it and they will store it in his school building, so you know, people can use it in time for the emergency. That thing, I recommend people to check it out. I have no idea what the brand is and what is it called, but it's a solar panel, and it's foldable like a case, like you can probably carry it as a case, and it has a solar battery. I don't know if it's together with the little battery. Maybe the battery is separate, I don't know. But I was thinking, you know, it made me think, you know, there was a huge earthquake that happened in Tokyo area like 2 days ago. And so my sister is in that area, and she told me she felt it really well, and she said, you know, it's a wake-up call, so we have to make sure that we have enough sufficient food and water in the house. To be honest with you, I'm all about preparation for emergency. I am all about it. I just don't feel this is my home. I don't feel it's my permanent home, and I don't want to start storing things in here. You know what I mean? If I have a place where I feel at home, then I will start storing things for sure. Like I will can, like my parents did. I know how to can because I grew up canning with my parents. I will buy cans of flour, like those sealed things for emergency. They have here rice that they in the supermarkets you can buy anywhere, rice for emergency, but like they sell them like in like 2 by 2 like but they are only good for 6 months, and so you have to replace them with other ones. And what you do with that rice is you put a little bit of water and you put it in the microwave, and voila. But I was thinking, if you need to use a microwave for that, where the heck in the world, how do you use it if there is no microwave or there is no electricity? I don't know. Anyway, so I guess you could boil water and put it. I guess that would work too. I have no idea. But I bought some of those, but we ended up eating it, and I didn't replace it with other one. So I don't really know. And I rely more on, like, say, spaghetti and macaroni, like pasta. Pasta stays for a long time, and you just have to add stuff to it to eat it. And but generators here in Japan are fed with kerosene, which is fuel. Apparently that fuel eventually evaporizes slowly if it's too old, so you have to constantly check on it and refill or whatever. Didn't know that about it. Kerosene, by the way, my dad was like, why do they use kerosene for everything? Like, I have no idea. Our heater is a kerosene heater. You warm the water of the boiler for running warm water in the house with kerosene. And I don't know, everything is kerosene. But my dad was like, well, this is like it's like an airplane fuel, isn't it? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. That's what they call it. That's what we use. They have it in gas stations where you can fill it your containers, your big containers with it, and then you bring it to the house and you fill up your boiler reservoir with it, and your kerosene heaters in the winter, and apparently your generator if you have one. So lots of people here, what they do is they put panels on the rooftops, on the surface of the roof, and you have to have some kind of battery that goes, I don't know, and it generates energy, and then you put it feeds your house with energy. But also if it gets extra, you can sell it to the electric company in the locally. So it's interesting, but it's super expensive to buy those panels and the battery with it. So I guess people do it to invest in like times of emergency, but I'm thinking that could be good for, like, say, floods or typhoons and tsunamis. I don't know, but earthquake can get your house down in no time. Seriously, earthquakes are no joke, and they're expecting big ones to happen in Tokyo area. And so having those like small ones it's actually good, they say, because it's it gets the pressure between the plates underneath the ocean. It keeps the plates like when there is a release of pressure, a little bit on the earthquake is better than having no earthquake and all of a sudden a huge one. So that's that. And those things certainly makes me think about always be prepared and save aside like a budget to have, like, even if it's like first aid kit having in the car. I don't have a first aid kit in the car. Do you guys have? Is it like illegal? I don't know if it's legal. I don't know what's in this country what you have to have in your car, but I don't have it. And I used to, actually, with the 3 boys when they were smaller, I used to have my baby bag or whatever bag I had with extra of their clothes. I used to have like a little box with stuff inside, like sanitizing alcohol and band-aids and whatnot, like everything like super needful, like if you have a scratch or so. I've used it I've used it a lot. So but now I have to start assembling things again, and probably I'm going to be more organized when I start working and the paycheck starts flowing in, so I could organize. And yeah, I mean, everything takes time. Everything takes time and money for to do, and money, even money, that's always needful, but like time is so needed. Time, it's like I have this and this and this and this and this planned for today to do. Well, the babies have their own agenda, and maybe one of them today feels like a little bit more snuggly than the other, or the other any other day. So I end up holding one of them in front of the TV and just sitting there. I'm like, okay, I have to do still do this. And so good thing when I decide to take the stones out to air them out and wash all the beddings, good thing they're good sports in those days. If they're not, I just struggle real hard. And you know, when you're a mom of 5, you can plan all you want, but the trick is, don't get frustrated if it doesn't get done, because your schedule is not your schedule. There's so many people involved in that schedule that can shift and change and twist the plans, that at the end of the day you're like, what just happened, you know? So you're giving time to this kid, and you're giving time to that kid, and you accomplish here a little and there a little, and then at the end of the day you feel like exhausted, like you gave all of you to other people, and then there is no thank you, there is no I love you, there is no you're the best mom in the world. There's sometimes there are hugs, sometimes they're not, and you continue the next day. It's the same thing. You just do it. You don't do it for appreciation. You're just a mom, and you love your kids anyways, and you do it anyways. And then when the father comes with his issues and his wants and his needs and everything, your head is blown up. Seriously, it's like I can handle only so much of information, frustration, and needs and wants, and there's limit to that too. At this point I'm like, seriously, if anybody in this house says one more sentence with I want, I'm just gonna seriously leave this house and this room, and I'm just gonna go to bed with the babies, and that's it. That's how many times I've said that, you have no idea. It's like every time is I want, and every time it's like, oh, why this, or like why that, or mommy he did that, and him like, stop blackmailing each other, stop reporting to me, work out your problems with your own selves, sit down and talk, communicate with each other, stop assuming that mom is gonna handle all your problems and everything's gonna be okay. That's not how we learn and grow. Anyways, guys, I think that's for today. I'm out.